regardless of any suffering that's happening, we will be successful in this ascension, and it's going to happen quickly.
How quickly?
It will happen by January. By January, things will be sealed, and by then, although there's going to be great loss.
Can you elaborate that?
There's going to be great loss of lives. They are just coming back. It's not like they need to. Some of these souls need to leave to come back at a different vibration. So many souls that are not doing the work will leave the earth quickly and suddenly, and it's going to happen in mass amounts from here on. There's just mass destruction of lives because they need to evolve, so they need to leave their current situation so that they come back to the earth, to the new earth that is being solidified. And yes, so that's why there's going to be some loss, but it's for the greater good, and it's with the right vibration, and they are aware that they need to leave. So,
and what's happening right now with the Great Awakening process all over the world?
Yeah, that's.
What insight do you have? What guidance do you have for people about it?
They need to. What needs to happen is we need to gather in meditation and heighten the vibration. And it's important to know that it has to come from us, so we need to be the catalyst of change. We have so many other people in other galaxies and energies that are working with us, and they are trying to support us and supporting us through the process. And the thing is that it has to come from us. It has to come from the humanity. So humanity has to come together. And in order for this to happen, we need to stop blaming and stop pointing fingers, and we need to start working individually with ourselves and heal ourselves and realize within ourselves that we have to give up the fight. There is no fight. There is no right or wrong. There is just the light within that we all need to connect to in order to come forward and evolve and ascend and bring love into the earth, because it is time for love, and it is time to heal, and it is not time to divide, and it is not time to conquer. It is time to collectively come together and love each other and love our earth and create this new earth together. And that's what is important now. It's not, nothing else matters, and we need to stop being blinded and distracted, because that is the purpose of this energy. They're trying to distract us and confuse us, and we are not confused. We are very much in our right to be one in this light, and we know that collectively, but we allow these energies to diffuse and confuse us, and it's not right. We don't need that to happen. We almost need to drive it out. And in order to do that, we need to be connected to our light, because once we do that, it will instantly release anything else. Anything else that is not of that vibration will instantly be gone.
You talk about some would be leaving so they can come back to the new way of being. And how about the people who are staying?
Well, the people who are staying are already connected, and they know. They just need to trust their path. They need to live in their truth, and they need to live in their light. And that is why there's so many healers connecting and bringing in and reminding us to be connected to this light. And those of us who are staying are instrumental in reminding and in creating order and harmony in this new world. It's just a vibration that we need to sustain it, and once it's sustained and connected, it's like a chain, and it creates a container so we are connected and we can live in this light and love and feel what it's like to be in true love and abundance and harmony. Because many of us have lived many lives where we've had to learn lessons and live in this harmony, and now it's no longer going to be that way. It's more about living in this love and light and expanding it to the rest of the universe and creating that vibration so the rest of the universe can be in harmony with us. So it's going to open many, many layers of reality for us, and we will be able to see many dimensions and many arenas of life and life forms and energies that we only dreamed of before. And it's going to open a whole new reality for us.
You're talking about a new earth that we call the fifth dimensional earth?
Yes.
And what happened to the old earth, the three-dimensional earth?
The old earth will be will no longer. The old earth will also it will be diffused with the older energies, and it will not be part of this new earth. It will, part of it will, but it's like whatever was part of the old earth that is not in this vibration will simply dissolve. It will be, it's almost like what we were talking about with our thoughts. It's the same thing. We are not going to focus on what is left behind. We need to just leave it behind and let it has already served its purpose, and it's already healed what it needs to heal, and it needs to just simply be left to rest. It is ready to be resting, and the soul of the earth, the Gaia, will prevail. It's going to be with us always, and that old earth is just old energy that will be dissolved peacefully. It's not in any pain. It simply needs to be left.
And you're saying that the souls who are still operating in the old earth would have to leave this earth in mass so they can come back renewed in the new vibration?
Yes. Yes, they need. There are many souls that will be evolving, and they are not able to do the work because of whatever reasons within them or with their contracts. They need to experience death and rebirth, and in that death cycle they will review their lessons, and some of them will be able, those of them who will review their lessons and make a choice to live within this new vibration and consciousness will come to us. And those of us that choose not to live in that vibration will leave, and they will go somewhere else. They will go to wherever their vibration is at. They will not be able to live in the higher vibration of the new earth.
They would have to go to their vibration that matches with theirs?
Yes, they will have to go to the vibration that matches with theirs, unless they are willing to do the work within that process of death and rebirth. and each one of them will have to decide.
There's no good or bad, right or wrong. It is a choice that each soul would have to choose.
Yes, they would have to choose on their own in review of their lives what they want to do with it.
Thank you very much.